All right, good morning, lovelies, and welcome back to another vlog. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. Like you guys saw, I woke up a little while ago, had some coffee and breakfast, and now I just finished up wrapping up a little goodie bag and writing a card for my girl Christina because her birthday is coming up. So I have her bag packed. I also got her a little gift basket that I wrapped over here. So we got this right here, and we have her little gift bag, little goodie bag with her little card in there and a couple spa coupons just in case for her to treat herself. But now that that's done, I do want to get on with my day. Like you guys know, I have y'all, I'm blanking. I talked to my mom yesterday and she's been watching my YouTube channel for the longest time, pretty much since I started it, honestly. That's my #1 fan right there. Momager. She was telling me that, and perhaps she may be right on this. Don't tell her I said that because that's gonna go to her head, okay? Don't tell her. But she was telling me that my YouTube videos, as good as they are, quote unquote, yeah, okay. She said that I didn't have a quote-unquote target audience, but here's my thing. My target audience is anybody who is here for the vibes and along for the ride. So I told her at the beginning that my target was girly pops. Surely she laughed in my face because obviously, if you know me by now, you know that I'm not a girly pop. I am a tomboy through and through. So when I said that my channel was for the girly pops, she just laughed in my face. But just because I'm not very girly does not mean I do not want to reach out to my girly pops. So this is for my girls, my gays and my theys, and anybody in between who would like to watch. Any foodies, of course. I love my foodies, so that's definitely a target audience as well. And any lifestyle and beauty people. Now I know I don't have that much beauty things on here aside from skincare. Skincare is my beauty for me. So I will try to get better about that and try to put on some makeup every now and then to see, and we'll see what I can do. But if you guys don't know it yet, I know you're probably sick and tired of hearing it if you've already heard it before, but just in case we have any new people out here, I am a personal trainer and group fitness instructor. I've been working in the industry for over a decade now and have a lot of experience under my belt. I also have my master's in nutrition, so I am a nutritionist and nutrition educator, which is one of my passions, which is why I'm such a big foodie. I love food and I love making content around food. So as you guys noticed, that is pretty much the bulk of my content. It's just lifestyle and food. So I figured I'd listen to mama a little bit and maybe rearrange my YouTubes and mayhaps start more short form content to get more traction on my YouTube long form. Just because I know that short form is a lot more popular than long form. I know our attention spans are a little limited and we really just don't have that much time to just sit down and watch long form YouTube videos or just long form videos in general. So I completely understand. I think going back on that foodie subject, I think what I'm gonna do is try to make a couple of TikToks for recipe ideas as well as some fitness content. I know my what I eat in a days are my most popular content, so maybe start doing a couple of those as well, maybe like once a week or something like that on short form, and just staying on top of my YouTube long form as well, but just thinking of little additions here and there to do. I'd love to know in the comments down below if you guys are here more for the food aspect, for the lifestyle aspect, for the beauty aspect, or for the fitness aspect. Either way, I'm so happy you're here and I will provide as much content as I can. On that note, it is time to get active and about. I'm still in my PJs, but that's okay. I'm not gonna change until a little bit later. I think what I'm gonna do right now is, because I'm on standby, I'm waiting for my friend to hit me up to see if I need to go help her out with something. I'm just gonna stay at home in the meantime. It is already 1 o'clock, so if I don't hear back by like 2:30, 3 p.m. latest, I will be heading out of the house for a little outdoor adventure as per usual. But until then, since we're on standby, let's take advantage of it and do a couple of DIY projects around the house that I've been meaning to get done. So first things first, I think what I'm gonna do is attempt to hang up my mat holder or my mat rack on the wall. I know a couple vlogs ago we tried to put it up, but it fell down and kind of broke and busted. It's still a little broken and busted. It's a little warped, and that's fine. I'm not worried about it. I tried hammering it down. No luck. It's fine. It's just gonna be a little warped. It's got a little wabi-sabi to it, you know, a little imperfection. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's life. So we're gonna try to put that up, and then because it is spring and it is time for that spring cleaning, we're gonna attack my cupboards. Now, you guys, we listen or we look and we don't judge. My cupboards have been going a little crazy. And by my cupboards, I mean my pantry cupboards. So I have 2 pantry cupboards that I do want to try to organize just because they're driving me a little insane. So we'll try to do that, and then I'll keep you guys posted for any updates along the way. But on that note, let's get started with hanging the stuff on the wall, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll stay up, and then we'll move on to the pantry. Okay, let me take you guys along with me. Okay, so you guys remember this bad boy right here? Yeah. So remember how she fell and she warped? This is what I mean by she warped. Like, you see how it bends to the side on this side, right? You see how it bends to the side on this side right here? It's fine. I'm not worried about it. It's just gonna be a little crooked, and my OCD is probably gonna act up, but don't worry about it. Okay, so I put Gorilla Tape on the back right here. I'm really hoping that the Gorilla Tape does it, just because last time we tried the Command Tape, that didn't do it quite justice. So let's see what we can do. I'll probably fast forward through this because I already know I'm probably gonna crash out trying to fix it up and making sure that it's straight. You guys, the OCD is so real. Also, when I say OCD, I truly mean it. I don't mean, like, this is not an exaggeration. I am diagnosed. So, yeah, we're collecting diagnoses like Pokemon cards. Anyway, as she has a mental breakdown before even putting it up, let me put this up real quick, and then I'll catch you guys for our pantry. Also, I think I'm gonna need a ladder for this, so let me grab the ladder from upstairs, and then I'll be back.
Actually started taking away benefits to go.
It's crooked! I knew it was gonna be crooked, but did I still put it up? Yes. And am I suffering the consequences of my actions? Again, yes. Let's just say DIY fails are very common in this household. And do you see it? It doesn't look too bad on camera, but let me tell you something. In person, that thing looks janky as hell. It's fine. We're going to the second layer. It's too late now. No turning back. Okay, sorry, I had to close the blind real quick because the lighting was really bad. But this is what it looks like. It's cracking. That means it's gonna come off. Holy crap. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit, let it cure on the wall, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, it stays like that. It doesn't look too bad on camera. My only concern is maybe if I could bring you closer up. This part right here is driving me insane. It's off kilter because it was bent out of shape, and you can tell, like, it's not even hanging on that side. But it's fine. We'll see how it goes. Oh, that's what's coming off. Yep, I can see it. I don't know if you can see it. I'll zoom in. Do you see the corner? The corner up there is coming out. Like, it's not even flush to the wall. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll see what happens. Okay, so this is what we got for now. I'm just gonna let it sit for a little bit, and now we'll move on to the next thing. Okay, so this is what we're looking like before. And then I'll show you guys the after. It's not too bad, honestly. It's just a little less organized than I would like it. All right, lovelies. So I figured I'd make the most of it since today is a very nice day and it's nice and sunny out. I just got to Harveston Lake Park. I'm just gonna walk around the lake just for a couple minutes, get some fresh air, some sunshine in while I can, and then we'll go run our errands. But I figured I'd keep you guys posted. So on that note, let's go head out, shall we? Chocolate covered strawberry is back in the rotation, and I'm so excited. Good morning, lovelies, and happy Sunday. It is now the next day, as you can probably tell. I was looking back at my camera footage to upload it, and turns out I accidentally, and here's the thing, right? You would think I would learn my lesson by now, because this happens quite frequently. Everything I filmed after yesterday's breakfast was filmed in 2x slow motion. You guys, I'm probably gonna name this vlog a weekend of Crashouts because I cannot. We had our first crash out with our, I can't talk, y'all. Let me sip my coffee real quick. I need some caffeine for my speech impediment. Oh, that first sip of coffee in the morning, it just hits. Also, like you guys saw, chocolate covered strawberry creamer is back in the rotation. And I could not be happier. Anyway, like I was saying, we had our first crash out with our wall mount yesterday. That was a major fail. I will show you the what the wall looks like a little bit later. I think I showed you what it looked like. I have yet to edit this video, so I'm not sure what it's gonna turn out like since everything is in 2x slow motion. I might just put like a before and after or just try to fast forward through the entire process. But needless to say, it took me a minute. Miserably failed. That thing fell right off the wall. Same thing. However, this time, because it was a very strong adhesive, my wall came off with my wall mount. So, my wall's looking a little crusty and dusty. That's fine. I'm still debating whether or not I'm gonna patch it up, just because I have yet to give up. One thing about me is, even though I might crash out and complain the entire way, I won't give up, okay? I am not a giver-upper. So I think my last attempt is going to be to drill it into the wall. Now, you might ask, Noelle, why didn't you drill it into the wall originally in the first place to save you all this hassle? The answer is my walls are made out of paper and there's pipes and electric and posts and God knows what running behind them at all times. And our contractor, when we had originally moved in, kind of scared us away and scared us off from drilling into the walls just because he said that there was a lot of piping in places that we wouldn't necessarily assume there would be piping. So that could lead to flooding. So I have yet to drill anything into these walls just because of that fear factor right there. God forbid, it would be my luck that I drill into something, even though I checked before that it had nothing there, and then I bust a pipe. So we're just gonna leave that for now. We're gonna take it easy. We're gonna woo-saw, reassess the situation, and once Alex comes back, I'll have him help me out with that. On that note, yesterday I went out, like you guys saw, we went to Harveston Lake, walked around the lake. It was such a nice day to walk around, so I was very happy to do that, get some sunshine in. I also just sat around the lake, just people watching, duck watching, turtle watching. It was so much fun. I love nature watching. That's like one of my favorite things to do. Next time though, I will bring a book because that is the perfect spot for a book or a little picnic. If you're in the SoCal area and have never been, highly recommend. It is such a cute place to go. After that, we went grocery shopping, grabbed a couple of extra groceries that we needed for the house, came home. Like you guys saw, I made dinner. Same thing, all the footage was in slow motion, so I couldn't show you any footage really. It's really bad, you guys. Like when I tell you, trust me, it's very bad. Like even fast forwarded some of the clips, I was like, oh, might have to cut them completely. So I made a homemade Filet-O-Fish and I had forgotten to get tartar sauce from the grocery store. So I was in a little bit of a pickle. No pun intended, but I actually was able to find a super easy tartar sauce recipe online. I didn't know it was that easy. It's literally just mayo, pickles, and lemon juice and Dijon mustard, which I had all the ingredients. So super quick, super easy, made that, had some fries and onion rings with it that I air fried, and that was that. I also watched the new Conjuring movie, I believe, the last one, the 2025. And in the middle of the movie, the rack fell down. That's when the rack fell down, by the way. And when I tell you, I nearly shat myself. Yeah, I panicked. Let's just say that. I even texted Alex. I was like, holy shit, the thing fell down and I almost had a heart attack. I was so deep into that movie. Whew. Thank God I was watching it while it was still a little light out because your girl gets spooked, you know? Anyway, that was yesterday. I figured I'd hop back on the camera just to give you guys a quick update since the footage is probably not gonna be, how should we say, interesting or make sense per se. It's a little chaotic, just like your favorite vlogger over here. So, you know, we're just keeping up with the chaos. I feel like that would be a very good TV show name for me, Keeping Up with the Chaos. Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, it is now the next day. It's Sunday. Sundays mean reset days. I just started on laundry, had some breakfast. Now I'm having my coffee, gonna caffeinate a little bit, and then we'll get to meal prepping, cleaning up around the house, and then this bad boy over here that's on my table, this cake stand, is empty. And you know what it means. When the cake stand is empty, it's time for a refill. So we're gonna bake a banana bread. I have some extra ripe bananas that have got to go and I've got to evacuate from my counter. So we'll use those to make a banana bread. And then as per usual, if there's any fun updates along the way, I will definitely keep you guys posted, but we'll see how this vlog goes. Hopefully I learned my lesson and this clip is not in 2x slow motion, because if it is, I might actually crash out and give up. But as she said, she doesn't give up. Ciao. Anyway, let me drink my coffee and I'll catch you guys in a few. All right, lovely, so it's a little while later. I just got done with meal prepping. Like you guys saw, I made a breakfast meal prep and a lunch meal prep. For lunch, we made some sandwiches. Breakfast was just boiled eggs with sweet potatoes and our avocado, as per usual. I'm a creature of habit and the hyperfixation is real, so we're probably gonna have the same breakfast and lunch for the meantime until we get sick of it. That's usually how it goes. You just eat it until you get sick of it and then you switch over. So now it's time to make our banana bread. I honestly don't really have a recipe for this, so I'm probably gonna fast forward through it, but just know that I'm gonna use these bananas. This one's looking extra crazy. Don't mind it because it's been in the fridge, but these are really old, so we'll get rid of them. I'm just gonna go ahead and cream my butter and sugar in here. I noticed that when I cream my butter and sugar, the consistency of the banana bread is just so much better. So I started doing that recently. So we're gonna do that. That's why I have my big stand mixer out. So we'll do our wet ingredients first, then our dry ingredients, combine them together, bake it at 350 for 20 to 30 minutes, and call it a day. On that note, let's fast forward through this, shall we?
We're essentially getting back at them for trying to do that. Starting with
Okay, now that I creamed my butter and my sugar and added my vanilla, I'm gonna go ahead and add my bananas in here. Again, just doing all my wet ingredients first, and then we'll add in the dry ingredients after. Okay, and then last of my wet ingredients, I'm gonna add 2 eggs in here. Again, I'm not really measuring anything. And I know baking is a science or whatnot, and you're supposed to measure everything, but you know what? Sometimes I just go with my heart and go with the flow, and it ends up okay. So we're gonna hope and pray this turns out okay? All right, mix it again. And then once that's fully incorporated, we'll go ahead and add our flour and cinnamon and baking soda and baking powder. I also added a dash of salt to this just because it's super important to add a pinch of salt to all of your sweet baked goods. It balances everything out and brings out all the flavors. All right, I'm gonna add in my cinnamon. Honestly, I'm just gonna empty this out. Mix it together. And then I'm gonna add my flour. Again, don't ask me for measurements. I have no idea. I'm just eyeballing here. If it looks like cake batter consistency, that's when you know it's enough. That's what I go by, just eyeballing. Ooh, I forgot to preheat my oven. BRB. All right, I'm gonna add a dash of baking powder and then some baking soda to make it nice and fluffy. Mix that all together. Okay, I don't wanna overmix the flour, so I don't wanna impact the texture, but I think this is good to go. All right, and then let me show you what the batter looks like real quick. Okay, so once it looks something like this, like a nice cake batter consistency, we'll go ahead and transfer it into our baking dish and bake it. And now we can go ahead and transfer this into it. All right, so my banana bread is ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes, see how it goes. Around the 20-minute mark, I'll check it, make sure it's baked. If it is, I'll take it out. If not, we'll keep baking it until it is. On that note, I'm officially done with everything I need to do meal prep wise. Now it's time to get down and dirty, clean up the house, deep clean everything, vacuum, mop, all that good stuff. So I'll go ahead and fast forward through that, and then I will catch you guys for dinner.
into a healer's care? No one, except Fortune.
All right, lovelies, so as you can probably tell, it's a little while later. I just got out of the shower. My hair is still soaking wet. While it's wet, I know this is a controversial topic, but I like to brush my hair while it's still wet. Some people don't like to brush it out. Some people do. It's a controversy in the curly hair community. I just wanted to show you guys real quick the products that I've been using lately, just because I feel like my hair has gotten so much better while using these products. Let me show you the shampoo I used first. Okay, so you guys saw that I recently got this Pattern shampoo. I didn't know, but Pattern is actually a Tracy Ellis Ross brand, so I'm so happy to support her brand. This has actually been a really good shampoo, best by far that I've used. I love what it's doing to my hair. I love what it's doing to my curls. So if you too have curly hair, highly recommend using the shampoo and conditioner. This is the hydration shampoo. I'm not sure if you can see it. Right there, hydration shampoo. This is for type 3B, 3C to 4A curls. I do have like 3C curls, so this is why I'm using this one. However, depending on your type of curls, they will have different shampoos for you. But moving on, while my hair is still wet, just brushing it through just to make sure there's no tangles. Next, I'm gonna put a little bit of Carol's Daughter Born to Repair. I just put about, I'd say like a dime's worth on my hand. Mix it on my fingertips, all over my hands, and then I just kind of go around it and apply it everywhere. Now, you're probably gonna ask me, am I gonna finger coil and blow dry with a diffuser? Absolutely not. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm so sorry. Unless I'm going out and doing something, then yes, I'll do it, but today's not that day. We're just gonna let it air dry. So now that I put my Carol's Daughter all over my hair, I'm gonna go in with a Nourishing Coconut Milk Anti-Breakage Serum. This is what it looks like right here. I just put, same thing, like a nickel's worth on my hands, mix it together, get it nice and warm. And then this I only apply to my ends, just because I want my ends to stay nice and hydrated throughout. I don't want crunchy, straw-like ends, and this has been helping a lot, so we'll do that. Okay, and then once I have my oil in, let me just bring my sleeves up. I'm gonna flip my hair and scrunch it. All right, and that is it for my 5-minute hair care routine. I'm officially done and ready to go. It is now 3 p.m., so it's time to wind down, take it easy for the rest of the night, since I do have to wake up super early tomorrow morning and film as well, so I'm gonna wake up extra early to make sure that I can get some good footage in for next week's vlog. But I figured I'd hop on the camera just in case I don't have time to hop on later on and say thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so very much, and I can't wait to hang out with you next week. As per usual, if there's anything of interest that happens after this, I'll probably pop the clips after this one, but just in case, like I said, figured I'd say bye and close off the video now before I forget. And there goes my dryer. On that note, I'm gonna finish folding up my laundry, make a quick snack, and then I'll probably catch you guys later for dinner. But just in case I don't, I'll see you guys next week. Love you, bye.